Dear students, in the last video, we learned about the period of Gandhian era. We also learned about the principles of Mahatma Gandhi to the freedom movement, that is truth, non-violence and satyagraha, and we have started role of Gandhiji in South Africa. And Mahatma Gandhi went to South Africa for the legal work in the year 1893, and now we will go ahead. South Africa was a colony of the British. Many Indians had settled there for business, trade and such other work. The Indians in South Africa were treated as criminals and humiliated at all time. Here friends, South Africa, it was the colony of Britishers, and in this country many Indians were also settled. Indians had settled and they were doing their business, trade and many such type of other works. And the Indian peoples in South Africa were treated as criminals by the South African government, by the South African people. The Indian traders, Indian people were treated like criminals and humiliated. Humiliated means insulted every time, only because of the black color of skin. The Indians were treated like the criminals and humiliated at all times in South Africa. And here in the year 1906, the government of South Africa declared that it was the compulsory. The government declared that it was compulsory for the blacks, means for the Indians, to not only to Indians but all the black skinned peoples has to carry an identity card, and their freedom was restricted as well. It was the decision, it was declared by the South African government that black has to carry identity card and there will be restrictions on their freedom. And in this period, Gandhiji, they followed the path of satyagraha against the injustice and gained justice for the people. And this when the government declared that it will be the compulsory for the blacks to carry the identity card. This period, Mahatma Gandhi followed the path of satyagraha. They fight against injustice of the African people and gained justice for all the black peoples in the year 1906. It is about the role of Gandhiji in South Africa. Now here, next is there Gandhiji arrives in India. We have learned that Gandhiji, they went to South Africa for some legal work in the year 1893, and in this country also they followed the path of satyagraha. And after the death of Lokmanya Tilak, the reins of national movement that went into hands of Mahatma Gandhi. And here Gandhiji arrives in India on 9th January 1915. It's an important date. Gandhiji returned from South Africa in India in the year 1915 on 9th January. Gandhiji returned to India from South Africa as suggested by Gopal Krishna Gokhale. They came to India as suggested by Gopal Krishna Gokhale, and when they came to India, first what they did, they made a tour of the entire nation. Mahatma Gandhi made a tour of entire nation, and they became very sad looking at the misery and poverty of the people. He took up a vow of service to the nation. And when they returned, they made a tour of whole country, and looking very sad. They became unhappy because of the misery and poverty of the Indian peoples, and they took the vow, they took the pledge that I will do the work, I will do something for my nation, I will vow of service to the nation. And for that purpose, Mahatma Gandhi stayed at Sabarmati Ashram in Ahmedabad. He followed a new technique of satyagraha to gain justice for common people. And Mahatma Gandhi, they took the vow for the service of the nation, and for that they stayed at Sabarmati Ashram in Ahmedabad. It is in Gujarat now. And Miss Mahatma Gandhi, followed a new technique of satyagraha to gain justice for the common people.